welcome back to another plan with me. I'm back in my Moleskine planner. I spent October in a daily planner. It's from My Life All in One Place by Ray Blake. It's a daily dashboard. It was really cool because it allowed me to sit down and plan out my tasks for each day, as well as do a little bit of journaling and then set my appointments for each day. It was a great plan, but as you can see, I wasn't as consistent with it as I was in my Moleskine planner. It was hit and miss, but I got stuff done. That's the important thing with any planner. I'm back this month in my Moleskine because I found I was a lot more consistent and made the effort to actually sit down and plan and get things done. As you can see, there were weeks that I tried to do dual planning, but it just didn't work. So I'm back in here. As you can see on the left hand side, I've got my brain dump all on that cute little target pad. I've been writing a lot with my friction mark pens. I've got black, I've got blue, I've got green, and I've got a red someplace. I'm not sure where it is. That one's a G2. I like these because it allows me to erase as well as to color code what's going on. And as always, I've got my highlighters that I color code my weekly tracking for. I track blue for water intake. I track green for vegetables. And what I'm pointing out here is that I'm just started tracking my step intake, or the steps I take. I'm going to go ahead and start coloring in those trackers. As I said, I use blue for water, I use green for vegetables, and I use pink for protein. This is a little bit different. A lot of people tend to use hydrate stickers, but these are three areas where in my diet I'm a little bit deficient on and I need to keep track on. I might stop tracking water because I find that I'm actually really consistent with that. What I do is I carry around a 32-ounce bottle, and I know that I've got to fill that up 3 times. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a set of teardrop uncolored plain white stickers that I made, and I colored it in using a close to my heart stamps that I have had for quite a while. It's in the color Sweet Leaf. Because I've had this for a while, I'm not actually sure if they carry it anymore, but you can certainly check with your local consultant. From there, I'm going to then take a Studio L2E stamp set. It is the iconic set, and I'm going to stamp some little TVs on these teardrops. I'm going to use this to track the TV shows that I'm watching on a weekly basis. These are the ones that are current this season. I'm not including shows that I watch the back episodes of. I'm coloring it in the Sweet Leaf because I watch it on Hulu, which is a day later than live TV. We don't actually have cable. The color that you see there is a Versacolor black, and that's what color the TV sets are in. It's a little bit out of focus, but these are basically the sort of live shows that I watch. On a weekly basis, I watch Castle, I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Empire, and then Grey's Anatomy. I think that's all of them. Those are the ones that I'm current in current seasons. I also watch a few other shows. I am finishing up season 6 of Bones. I've been meaning to watch this one for ages and ages, and just finally got around to it. It's a really cool show. I've been watching David Boreanaz's shows for quite a while, ever since he was back in the early days of Buffy, which is really super cool. He's a great actor, and I love watching him interact with other actors in various TV shows. I'm putting them on the right hand side so that I can see them, because I just don't spend enough time doing things for me that are fun. Here I am discovering that I am out of focus yet again. I'm working on that, but this is a washi set from, I believe it's Doodlebug Designs. I got it at my local Ben Franklin store, and I like the fall theme that it added, so I put that in. I'm using a credit card type machine, I'm sorry, not machine, but a credit card type object. This one is a photography card from a Lightbox photography set. Basically, it's teaching photography type things, and my husband got the card set for me. It's really super cool. If you look it up, it was a, what you call it, Kickstarter program. He's got another one going on. Right here, I am pulling my Washi Ring out. I probably need a couple more, but I'd rather sell them to other people rather than use them up for my own personal one. But this is a mint and red heart washi set. I got it from the Washi shop on Etsy. She's really super cool. One of the things I like about her is that she's local, so if I order it tonight, I'll have it the day after tomorrow. Right here, you'll notice that my goals box is a lot larger than it used to be. I did make it bigger, and what I'm doing with it now is I will write my goals on the left-hand side at the beginning of the week, and then at the end of the week, I'm going to come back and then go over and see what goals I've met, and if I didn't meet it, what I need to do to meet it the next time I try it. Right here you see me shuffling through some stamps and then some multiple masking fluid. The stamp block, the block to the right of the appointments, you've seen me, if you've watched my plan with me, you see that I tend to vary what I put in that box. Sometimes I stamp in it, sometimes I color, other times I actually put other things that I'm tracking in there. This week I just couldn't decide, and what I finally did is take a Heidi Swap washi set that's been sitting on my desk for a couple weeks and put down the section that says Dream Big. This one is a thicker washi than some of the normal ones. I did pick it up at my local Michael's craft stores along with the teal set, and then I'm lifting it up because I thought about layering it with some black washi underneath it, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I took it back off while it was off camera, and then I put the Dream Big portion back on my planner, and then above it I put some gold polka dots, and then below it I put a thinner washi with some gold hearts on it. The hearts are kind of thematic for me, and the reason why they are is because this week signifies 6 months that my husband and I have been married. I thought it was just a cutesy little memorial to celebrate, landmark, probably 10 million words you can put there. Anyways, we're celebrating 6 months of marriage this week. Yes, we've been together close to 5.5 years now, but you know, when you're newlyweds, you celebrate all sorts of fun holidays. This week we have dinner plans at John Howie, which is a local steakhouse. It's kind of an expensive one, so we kind of saved it for a bigger holiday. What I'm doing is taking a teal blue, that's not really a teal blue, it's more of a powder blue ink pad, and another Studio L2E stamp set, and I am putting some arrow boxes there. I can't remember exactly which colors I used, but I'll go ahead and link them down below so that you can see what I used. And what I'm doing here is these are the boxes headers for my to-do areas. I have 3 different columns that I use. I have to go, to do, and to buy. It helps me stay a little bit more organized so that I know places I have to go, such as Target, Home Depot, and stuff like that. And then I put all my to-buys, whether it's groceries or business-related things, on the far. For this week, I put it in the middle, and then just general to-dos. I have a lot of things going on this week for appointments, so I track those in red so that they stand out a little bit more. And you'll recall in the early part of this video, I did push out a couple different colors. I have the red to track important things, blue for everyday, green for money-related things, and then black. Because I use those on the edges, I try not to use those to write text in. Sometimes that happens though, so it gets in there. The important thing for me is to have important appointments and things that I'm going to do that week in red so that they really stand out when I look at them. You'll notice I've got a bunch of stuff in there. In fact, this week, I've never had it like this, but for the first time, my appointments don't fit in the box. So for Saturday, I've got 2 different things, and I'm just putting them right next to each other. Stuff happens. You'll notice on the left-hand side you see some meals over there, and what I do on the last page of each week is to track what I've been eating. Just like the trackers you see at the bottom of the week on 2 days. What did I say? Oh, week on 2 pages spread. I track these the actual meals that I eat right there on this page, just so that I can go back and say, well, this is what I've been eating. No wonder I put on 5 pounds. Not that I've really put on 5 pounds in 1 week, but I've definitely not been losing, which is the more important thing. I can also see where I am with my veggie intake in case I forget to write those down. Of course, life happens, and sometimes, as you can see on Monday and Thursday, I don't actually get everything in there. Now that I've listed everything there, I can come back to my week on 2 pages spread. There, see? That wasn't so hard to say. Week on 2 pages. And I can start putting everything down in the layout here so that I can evenly spread things out and know what's got to be done where. As you can see, Etsy mail I put in first. I actually put Etsy Payday and Etsy mail in first because those are static happenings. I get paid from Etsy every Monday unless there's a holiday, and then on Mondays and Wednesdays I mail out orders for Etsy. Those are standard mail days for me. If I get tons of orders, I may mail out more frequently than that. I try and stay on top of the orders I do get so that people get their orders as quickly as possible. I do have mani-pedi on there because it's been a while since I've gone, and then I've got a whole bunch of other tests that have got to happen. We leave in a couple weeks to go visit my sister-in-law in Chicago, and it's the first trip there, so you want to get that out. Meanwhile, as you can see, it says gingerbread at the bottom. I kind of smeared that ink with the friction. It's one of the problems with writing in friction ink pens is that it doesn't dry as quickly as some other ones. I tend to, if you notice, I tend to front load my week so that Friday, Saturday is kind of empty. I'm trying to get better with that so that things are spread out a little more evenly and Monday and Tuesday doesn't seem so hectic. But, you know, life happens. Sometimes you just get it all done because you need to get it all done or you want to get it all done. And then you have some nice fun play days at the end. I've noticed that my husband and I tend to make Sundays, actually no, not Sundays, but Saturdays, a day where we sit down and do absolutely nothing. We have at least one day a week where we do that, where we're lazy when we get out of bed, and then when we do get out of bed, dinner or mealtime is kind of lax, and then we just play video games all day. He laughs at me when I say that because I don't play video games as frequently as I'd like to because, you know, like any other wife, I've got 10 million things that I want to get done. The dishes got to get in the dishwasher, laundry's got to get washed and folded, or else you don't have any clean clothes. Someone's got to clean the litter box, and so on and so forth. There's just tons and tons of stuff to get done. At any rate, this is what my week looks like. Anyway. Oh, got a few more things like, you know, film and edit these videos now that I'm getting back into the schedule of filming. And then I also want to use a Studio L2E stamp where I film and edit, and also when I upload, so that those get up in a timely manner. Other than that, this is what my week looks like. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're a new subscriber. Thanks for watching.